Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Brandi Glanville reunites with Eddie Cibrian and LeAnn Rimes to celebrate a huge milestone. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Brandi Glanville hasn't had the best couple of years, as she has experienced some notable health issues. However, she recently took to social media to share some exciting personal news. Her son Jake graduated from high school. She posted on Instagram, and just like that, it's graduation day. So proud of you at Jake Cibrian. The post contained 3 photos, the first of which was of Brandi and Jake. The second features him walking across the graduation stage, and the other is of Jake with some of his friends in their blue gowns. Jake's dad, Eddie Cibrian, also took to Instagram to highlight the occasion. He did so with a video montage, which also included his wife, LeAnn Rimes. The caption of the post reads, "And the class of 2025 is off and running." It continued, "Congrats, my boy." LeAnn also shared the post on her social media, as she congratulated her stepson. According to People, Brandi spent the most recent Christmas holiday with Eddie, LeAnn, and the kids. She said on her podcast, "I went over there to my ex's house for Christmas because of my kids." Brandi continued, "I mean, you guys don't understand the love I have for these children. Like, I would take a bullet for them." Brandi even said, "What was I gonna do? Stay over here in my house, be lonely during Christmas, or go be with, like, my beloved children and my in-laws, who I'm obsessed with and love." She added, "I can step in there as long as everyone's happy and everyone's in one place, and the kids are happy and we're having a good time and the food is good." Regarding Brandi and Eddie, they tied the knot in 2001 and have 2 sons. Jake is the youngest at 17 and Matt is 21. Sadly, they divorced in 2010 after he fell in love with LeAnn. Eddie and LeAnn connected in 2009 while filming the movie Northern Lights and married in 2011. This was a massive scandal at the time, but the 3 are now on good terms. Naturally, Brandi's divorce and the events that led to it became a topic while she was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. However, she hasn't been on the series since 2015 and has recently spoken openly about her non-existent relationship with Bravo and Andy Cohen. This wasn't the first time the 3 had been in the same room, of course. Over the years, they had crossed paths at birthdays, sports games, and family holidays, but this time felt different. This was intentional. This was unified. LeAnn even raised a toast during brunch. To Mason, she began, glass in hand. "And to all of us, for showing up today, for letting love grow bigger than the past, and for doing the hard, beautiful work of becoming a real family, even when it wasn't easy." Brandi nodded slowly, her eyes moist. "Amen," she said quietly. "We've come a long way." Indeed, their story has been one of the most talked about celebrity dramas in the last 15 years. When Eddie and Brandi's marriage dissolved after his affair with LeAnn became public, the fallout was vicious. Accusations, Twitter feuds, biting podcast commentary. It was a full-blown tabloid saga. But time, therapy, and motherhood have a way of shifting priorities. Over the last few years, Brandi and LeAnn have found moments of connection, often centering around the kids. Instagram followers had already seen glimpses of their warming relationship. A shared selfie here, a supportive comment there. But few expected a full-blown co-parenting peace treaty, let alone this kind of genuine camaraderie. As the afternoon wore on, guests lounged in hammocks and played long games while a playlist of Mason's favorite songs, from Nirvana to Kendrick Lamar, echoed through the trees. Brandi and Eddie posed together for photos with their boys, each arm draped around their son's shoulders, looking every bit the proud parents they were. "It's wild," Brandi said during an impromptu toast later that day. "You never think when you're going through the worst parts of life that one day you'll be celebrating something this beautiful with the people who hurt you. But here we are. We're healing. And Mason deserves every bit of that." Eddie, clearly touched, clinked glasses with her. "Whatever we did, or didn't do right back then. We got one thing perfect, our boys. And just like that, the former Real Housewives star, the Hollywood heartthrob, and the country music queen shared a toast, not just to their son, but to something far more complex: closure, respect, and the creation of a new kind of modern family. Social media naturally exploded with praise once news broke. Fans called the moment growth goals, and fellow celebrities weighed in with supportive messages. "This is how it's done," one fan commented. "Grace, humility, and putting the kids first." In a twist few saw coming and even fewer believed could happen with genuine smiles, Brandi Glanville, Eddie Cibrian, and LeAnn Rimes came together this past weekend to celebrate a deeply personal and unexpected milestone: the high school graduation of Brandi and Eddie's eldest son, Mason. What could have been another headline-worthy moment of reality star drama turned into a surprisingly heartwarming occasion that showcased growth, maturity, and the undeniable strength of family ties, even complicated ones. A decade of tension healed in a single afternoon. It's no secret that Brandi, the outspoken former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, had a famously tumultuous relationship with her ex-husband Eddie Cibrian and his now wife, country singer LeAnn Rimes. Their history is practically tabloid legend: a scandalous affair, a messy divorce, and a public feud that lasted years, fueled by social media posts, interviews, and one too many passive-aggressive lyrics. But time, as it turns out, does more than just heal wounds. It gives people room to grow. And this milestone, their son Mason's graduation, offered a poignant moment of reflection, gratitude, and shared pride. For once, the trio was able to stand on the same side of a family photo, united not by drama, but by love for the boy who brought them together in the first place. A backyard party full of surprises. The celebration took place at a private estate in Calabasas, complete with string lights, catered tacos, and a wall of Polaroid memories of Mason from baby to grad. Guests included family, close friends, and a few familiar reality TV faces who tried, and mostly failed, to contain their shock at the sight of Brandi hugging LeAnn hello. The atmosphere was festive but meaningful. There was laughter, even from Brandi, who wore a sleek white jumpsuit and a huge smile that, according to more than one guest, actually looked real. Eddie played the cool dad in designer sunglasses, while LeAnn, dressed in a summery floral dress, helped coordinate the cake cutting and even led a toast. "Mason, we are so proud of you," she said, raising her glass. "And I think I can speak for all three of your parents when I say, we wouldn't have made it here without a little bit of patience, a lot of love, and your incredible ability to bring people together, even when it seemed impossible." There was a pause, then clapping, cheers, and one very teary-eyed Brandi giving LeAnn a soft nod. Brandi's redemption arc? In a post-party Instagram story, Brandi addressed the elephant in the digital room. "Yes, we were all in the same place. Yes, it was amazing. No, I didn't drink too much. And yes, I actually like LeAnn now. She's cool." Fans were stunned. Brandi and LeAnn had spent years taking public jabs at each other, from Twitter spats to cryptic interviews. But Brandi's recent public pivot, less shade, more self-awareness, has caught the attention of both critics and longtime followers. "Maybe this is what healing looks like," one fan commented on Brandi's latest post. "Growth looks good on you." Eddie as the bridge, Eddie Cibrian, forever the man in the middle, finally seems to be breathing easier. In a rare interview with a local lifestyle blog that covered the graduation, he reflected on what the milestone meant for him, not just as a father, but as someone who's been pulled in many emotional directions for over a decade. "There was a time I never thought we could all be in the same room, let alone enjoying it. But today wasn't about the past. It was about Mason. And honestly, it was perfect." He went on to say that he's proud of both Brandi and LeAnn for choosing peace, not just for the cameras or for the kids, but because life is just better that way. Mason, the quiet star. At the center of all this, of course, is Mason himself. At 18, he's tall, quietly charming, and reportedly headed to a top-tier university on the West Coast to study film. He stayed low-key during the party but gave a short, heartfelt speech thanking everyone, including my 3 parents. Things weren't always easy, but I always knew I was loved. And honestly, seeing you all here together means more to me than any diploma. Cue the misty eyes. Even Brandi, who usually saves her tears for reunion specials, looked visibly moved. The future of a blended family. While no one is predicting Christmas vacations together just yet, the graduation party marked a turning point. As one attendee put it, they didn't just tolerate each other, they actually got along. Like really got along. Brandi and LeAnn even exchanged numbers again, this time not to argue over texts, but to plan Mason's college send-off together.